All right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our smart contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. And yesterday, I told you that we're going to be finishing up the module that we started yesterday. This sending ETH from a contract. Let's dive right in, starting with some light reading. Now, before we start, we should probably make it so that the withdrawal function actually gives us the money, because as of right now, it doesn't do anything except for checking if the sender is the owner of the contract. Now, to do this, we will be using send method to send the balance of the contract to the owner of the contract. Now, Vyper actually has a built-in function that allows us to send ETH from the contract to a specified address. This is the send function mentioned above, and this is how we can use it. You can see here we have our send function, and it takes as parameters the self.owner and the self.balance. Now, this will withdraw the funds to the owner of the contract. Note, this function has been deprecated as of version 0.3.7 of Vyper, and the recommended way to send ETH is to use the raw call method. However, for educational purposes, we will continue to use the send method. Now, deprecation means that particular function is no longer used, so it won't work in your contracts coming or moving forward. So using the send method is simple. Notice that all we had to say was send, then pass in the address we want to send the ETH to, and then the amount of ETH we want to send as parameters. Now, self.owner is the address of the owner of the contract, and self.balance is the balance of the contract, indicating that we want to send the entire balance of the contract to the owner. Now, if we wanted, we could also do something like this, where we say send message.sender self.balance. This is possible because we asserted that the send is equal to the owner of the contract, so we can send the balance of the contract to the sender of the transaction if we chose to do so. But we'll stick with the way it is for now. And this is what our small contract looks like now. So this is what our contract will start looking like now after we've done all of that with the send function. This is the entire thing, and I'll actually show you the withdraw function. So you can see here the send self.owner self.balance. And if we wanted to, we can say send.message.sender self.balance, because as you can see here, we asserted that the message.sender is equal to the self.owner. But as you can see, we just ended up using the self.owner just to keep things simple. So we do have our withdraw function working. And again, only the owner of the contract can withdraw funds, and those funds will go to the address of the owner of the contract. And we want to get the entire balance, or everything that's inside of the contract's wallet, and we're going to send it to our wallet, or the owner of the contract's wallet. And that was everything that we went over with the sending ETH from a contract. So the entire module was done. Tomorrow we will pick up with a different module, and that's going to be the dynamic arrays versus fixed size arrays. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.